Many seekers wonder if Brahman is the ultimate reality, unchanging, beyond attributes, beyond movement. Does that mean it's lifeless? Does it make existence dull and empty? After all, isn't life about contrast, motion, change, highs and lows that give meaning to our experience? To explore this, we first need to ask, what is boredom? Why do we feel it? Boredom arises when we expect change, when we compare one moment to another and find it lacking. It comes from incompleteness, a restless search for something more. A hungry person longs for food. Someone in darkness craves light. But Brahman is purna, complete. It lacks nothing, so it doesn't crave. It has no other state to compare itself with, no emptiness to fill. The ocean doesn't need waves to exist. The sun doesn't need darkness to shine. Only something limited feels the need for variety. The limitless has no such need. Yet here we are, in a world full of movement, contrast, birth and death, joy and sorrow. If Brahman is unchanging, how do we explain this dynamism? Does its stillness make it lifeless? But think about it. Does the sky need to move to remain vast? Does silence need sound to exist? Movement belongs to things that are incomplete, things that are still becoming. A river rushes forward because it is not yet the ocean. A seed grows because it is not yet a tree. But Brahman is not becoming anything. It simply is. It is not static like a rock, trapped in form. It is changeless like space, ever present, allowing all things to arise and pass within it, without itself being altered. This is where the mind struggles. We define things by their qualities, fire by its heat, a river by its flow, a mountain by its stillness. But Brahman is not a thing with attributes. It is not this instead of that. It is the ground of all that is. Space has no shape, no weight, no color, yet without it, nothing could exist. Silence has no sound, yet without it, no sound could be heard. Brahman too is beyond all attributes, not because it lacks something, but because it is infinite. Any attribute would limit it. To say Brahman is peaceful would mean it is not dynamic. To say Brahman is dynamic would mean it is not still. But Brahman is beyond both, beyond all opposites. So is Brahman lifeless? No. On the contrary, it is the very ground of life itself. It does not move, yet within it, all motion happens. It does not change, yet within it, all transformation takes place. It is not trapped by contrasts, yet it is the source of all contrasts. Boredom and lifelessness apply only to the finite, to things seeking something outside themselves. Brahman, being complete, seeks nothing. It is not something to be reached or grasped. It is something to be realized. And in that realization, all questions fade away.